This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and thanks for checking out my modest YouTube channel, JMM Garza Photography and Video. In this edition, I'm going to be giving them a review of the DJI Pocket 2, the DJI Pocket 2. Specifically, I'm going to talk about my experiences, and I'm going to talk about three things. Video quality, audio quality, and my usage plan for it, my usage scenario. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about those three items, and I'm going to try to be as succinct as possible. First of all, I wanted to inform you I didn't get this camera free. I bought it. I spent the $500 for the creator combo, and I think it's well spent personally. It's going to be very useful for me for the next couple years. So I'm also going to talk about things I would suggest DJI improve upon if they want to, or some other manufacturer. Okay. So let's talk about the image quality in this petite little device. The image quality, I'm going to give it a grade. First of all, I'm going to give it a B. Okay. It has very good image quality. It has excellent dynamic range because of the sensor size, from capturing shadows to capturing bright areas. It's very good. I give it a solid B. It's not on the par of Sony A1 or something that's $6,000. It's only $500, but it's pretty good. Okay, for the size and the price you're paying, you're getting an excellent piece of kit, as they would say in England, an excellent piece of kit. Okay, so on image quality, I have no complaints. I've shot outdoor shots. It's very good, and I've shot indoor shots, and it's good at capturing detail in dark areas while not losing detail in those brighter areas. Again, has excellent dynamic range. Okay. So the second thing I'm talking about, the audio. It has various mics all around. It has various options like front, back, front, all around, and also a wireless mic and an ability to right here. Boink, 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 to connect an external mic. And I tried two different external mics on this unit. I tried what I'm using here, my video micro, my Rode Video Micro, and I also tried my lavalier mic, a wired lavalier mic. Both of those I had issues with. Rode Video Micro because the muff was, because it's so wide, it picked up the muff in the front. So unless I did some, workaround, it's not going to be useful for me. Again, I don't plan to use the Rode Video Micro. I'm going to keep that for use on the camera that I'm shooting the video with, my Lumix G85. That's going to work out fine. I can use it for this. It's too big. I need a tiny mic with a tiny muff, but it ain't going to happen. When I use this right here, the wireless option, it's very nice. Incredibly light. It's practically not even there. It works out fabulous. It does a great job with the wireless adapter, in my scenarios. In fact, if I'm shooting outdoors, because this has a wind muff, this is an excellent option. And I tend to shoot next to noisy roads, infrastructure, okay? So for example, I shoot at one location, and it's right next to the the off-ramp, the freeway, and it's noisy. It picks up everything. Even though I just try front, back, all these different options, it doesn't work. With this, it works pretty good, okay? So another scenario is a place I photographed. There's a major road, Camp Bowie Boulevard, and there's a naval air station just down the road which has jets. Very nice jets indeed. And they just zoom around. You can hear those throughout my video. And if I don't use this outdoors, and I just use this, it's practically unusable for a good percentage of the time, okay? Sometimes if I'm not getting any wind buffeting, it works out pretty good, and I'm in a quiet area, it works out pretty good. So, use scenario. If I'm in the forest, I'm shooting a video, and it's a calm day, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. But if I'm next to a busy infrastructure, a highway, a busy street, jets flying overhead, it's going to have issues. It's not very good at isolating my voice. Okay. This isolates my voice because it's right here. boink, it isolates my voice. So I talked about video quality, I talked about audio quality. Let's talk about my usage scenarios. And I tend to use this for my other channel, not this channel, JMM Garza Photography and Video. I use it for my other channel, RV and Travel Adventures, where I do RV reviews and do some travels. I haven't done much travels because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I did receive injection number 1 late January 2021, and I'm looking forward to in mid-February, late February, to get my second injection, and I'll be able to do things, hopefully. I'll still be wearing my mask just to be extra careful, but I'll be able to go out in the public. So my goal is to do some travel videos, do some traveling, stuff like that. That'd be fun. And more RV reviews for that channel. Again, that's RV and Travel Adventures. So for that channel, again, all these dealerships tend to be on busy streets. They don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and nobody can find them. They like to be right there where everybody passes away. Hey, that's that RV dealership. Let's go stop by and buy us an RV. Why not? Let's buy 2, okay? So that's RV dealerships. So again, one dealership is, there's a dealership, there's a frontage road, there's a freeway, I-35 West, and noisy as hell. This by itself doesn't work very well. With this, it works very nicely. I go inside the RV, this works rather well. You know, it works pretty good, okay? So, those are my usage scenarios. And again, another dealership is on Camp Bowie, on the nicer side of town. And right across the street, about a mile, is a naval air station and also one of the airports. Busy, busy, busy. Noisy, noisy, noisy. This does not work on the situations. Again, if I was in the middle of a forest, capturing some idyllic scene of me just having a picnic or camping within an RV or something like that, this would be fantastic. I look forward to using it in the scenarios. Finally, I want to talk about things I would improve about this unit. Okay, number 1 would be a battery. You know, the option to clip on a little battery. Take out the little teeny baby battery, you take it out, you press a button, you pull it out, and then you replace it and put it back in. This only works for about an hour and a quarter, and then it's dead, okay? An hour and a quarter. I can't get much done in an hour and 15 minutes. I have to go recharge it or attach a power bank. That doesn't really work. It's okay. It's okay. But I would prefer if you can just clip a little baby battery. Just clip that little baby battery and pull it out and put another little baby. You carry a bag of baby batteries and just plug them in and out, and you can have another hour, 15 minutes of use. What's so hard about that? Other than you want to be a pain in the butt, okay? That's a pain in the butt. Number 2 improvement, and this might be a gigantic improvement, is an aperture. And actually, not just 1.8. How about f2? How about 2.8? How about 3.5? Hey, well, we're at, let's get 4, 5, 6, and 8. Dare to dream, f11, f16. That would be fantastic. This has a good size sensor for its dimensions, but I would like a variable aperture. So those are the 2 main things I would like. I don't expect this thing to be super durable like an action camera, like the DJI Action, or the other cameras that are out there that are designed for action. This is a little bit more flimsy, to be honest with you. This is designed for somebody who's going to be very careful and hold it like in its death grip, okay? So, battery. Wow, who would ever thought a camera with a battery, interchangeable battery? That is genius. And variable aperture, so I get do things like play with depth of field more. I know this thing is designed, it gets a lot of depth of field, period, anyway. But I like to play with aperture, maybe, just to be, not necessarily have to always use those ND filters. And I know these manufacturers like to sell their ND filters, like Freewell, DJI, and all these other companies, but nah, okay. So thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate your, checking out my channel. It's a modest YouTube channel, but I try my best. I'm not an influencer, but I am going to be one. I'm not going to be one. Nah, it's not going to happen because I'm too critical of these devices. If I was nicer to DJI and all these companies, they would probably say, hey, that guy that guy's nice. He's going to give us a good review. I'm sorry. I'll give you my honest review. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I'm going on 70 years old. You ain't going to give me no more money, okay? Yeah, I already got a lot of money, so you can't help me out. I'm not going to do any skateboard videos at this moment. So I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Thanks for checking out JMM Garza Photography and Video. Don't forget, this is very important. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell everyone you know about this channel. Say, hey, you have to check out JMM Garza Photography and Video. Also, don't forget to leave your kind and super comments and your experiences with this camera or any other camera if you want to chit-chat below in the description. I'll be more than happy to respond, hopefully within a few days, okay? Thank you very much ahead of time. Again, please leave your kind and super friendly comments below the description. And finally, I'm starting to promote my Patreon page. If you have time, if you're interested, if you're Jeff Bezos, if you're Mark Zuckerberg, if you're Bill Gates, if you're, LeBron James or Patrick Mahomes. Sorry about losing the Super Bowl, Patrick. Times are hard, I understand. So you can donate $2. Okay, you could donate $2. Thank you very much. So what's my Patreon? I forgot to tell you where my Patreon page is. Patreon.com/JMM Garza. Pretty simple, huh? From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza giving my take on the DJI Pocket numero 2, okay? Hope you like it. Hope you appreciate it. Hope you like my honesty. I'm trying to be honest here. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.